Good morning, everybody. First off, let me say thank you for coming and listening today. My name's Nathan Hansen. I've been an employee now with General Atomics for just about 2 years. And I'm excited to talk to you today about something that I myself have only just learned about. And I think it's doing a lot of good for our troops overseas that are deployed right now, specifically in Afghanistan. What it's called is the Highlighter Program. And basically, a branch of my company has gone in and modified 2 aircraft to perform manned ISR missions. Before I get too far into this, let me first define ISR as intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. In other words, it's monitoring the enemy, looking out for different activity, any troop movements, key locations, anything that will give us an advantage before we move our troops in and are able to perform our mission. In the past, we've used manned aircraft before, such as the U-2, the SR-71, just to name a few, to perform this mission and to give us that advantage that we're looking for. As we moved into the future, we now have unmanned aircraft, such as the Predator, the Reaper, the Global Hawk, that are able to go in and perform these missions and do it very well. This is what one aspect of these aircraft that they're designed to do. The government, however, has still expressed an interest in having manned ISR missions being performed. And that's where my company comes in. Like I said, they've developed and modified these 2 aircraft with an array of optical sensors, cameras that are able to record in high definition up to a 2-inch square. They're able to track different changes, even down to somebody stepping on a blade of grass. If that grass is bent down, they're able to track it. Why it's called the Highlighter Program is because any of these changes that are made as they've gone through and recorded these areas, as they've recorded it and it comes up on the image, these changes are highlighted almost as you would highlight a book, and hence the name. What this does is it identifies key areas. Say a grade has been moved next to a road and they've planted an IED or improvised explosive device. They're able to actually detect those changes and say, hey, we noticed some activity down there, we might want to go and check it out. And as we know, which is a good thing prior to moving in our troops, as we know that the IEDs, or the improvised explosive devices, are a big problem and a big danger to our troops. In one specific mission, if you want to bring up the article that I attached to the link, it actually shows a picture of the 2 aircraft, the flight crew, pilots, maintenance personnel, and sensor operators, to get a good idea for a specific mission. In this mission, they were able to fly in a week prior to an area that we had planned to move troops into. They were able to survey this area, fly a certain flight path, and go in and actually monitor the area. And like I said, they were able to detect these changes, and the result was they were able to identify 29 IEDs, which is the largest number of IEDs in one location, prior to moving in our troops, and this helped make the mission successful. Like I said, it was the largest number of IEDs that were found in one location at one time. This program's been in use since 2006, and as the article says, they've had hundreds of confirmed IED kills, I guess you could say, and has been very successful in performing this mission. In closing, my purpose for this was to inform you on some of the technologies that are being used. A lot of times when we think of ISR missions, we think of these old, outdated airplanes, such as the U-2, which are still doing the job and doing it very well. But we also have new and greater technologies that are coming up that are protecting our troops and are doing a good job. Again, I'd like to say thank you for listening to me today, and I hope I sparked an interest in you and was able to expand and give you some new information that you can use and take back and know that we're doing a good job, we're performing the mission and keeping our troops safe. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.